Hi, Evelyn. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having an amazing day. I know that on Friday, whenever we spoke, that you had mentioned to me that you were having a hard time typing, and you felt that you were really slow to respond to your text messages to your friends. So I wanted to make you a little video as an introduction to our lesson on Tuesday. On Tuesday, we're going to be focusing on different keyboard styles and typing styles. And this video explains the different typing styles and has a couple activities for you to do. Like I said, just an introduction. And my goal with this video is for you to learn different typing styles, hopefully type faster using them, and then we're going to refine those skills in our next lesson. I know that you've mastered a QWERTY keyboard. I know that you have been mastering different voiceover commands. You're able to access, a document very well. You're able to move the cursor, locate the top and bottom of documents, use the rotor, edit words, edit misspelled words. You're really doing an awesome job, and I'm so proud of you. So to start, what we're gonna do is I want to give you a little disclaimer. I want to let you know that at any point you can pause this video. And you can pause it, you can go back to listen to stuff, you can pause it and go get a snack. Because I talk too much, you can pause it and say, Mr. Will, this video is so boring, I need you to teach me in person. That's fine. But Evelyn, what I want you to do is I want you to go at your own pace, take your time, and I'm going to be doing that myself. I'm going to be going at a little bit slower pace than I normally do with you, just to have you learn the skills and get you comfortable with activating all aspects of these skills and all aspects of these commands using these different typing styles. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by turning VoiceOver on. So I'm going to do that by using Siri. It's now on. Awesome. And I'm going to now open my settings. So I'm going to scroll over to my settings. I'm going to double tap to open it. I'm going to now scroll down until I locate accessibility settings. I'm going to double click to open that. I'm going to now open up VoiceOver. I'm going to scroll down until I find typing and activate that. I'm going to click on typing style and I'm going to activate that. Now, my friend, we have 3 different typing styles to choose from. We have standard typing, we have touch typing, and we have direct touch typing. Standard typing is your normal typing. You're going to swipe left, you're going to swipe right, you're going to drag your finger to maybe quickly quickly locate the keys, and you're going to double tap to insert each individual letter. You mentioned that this is kind of a pain in the butt. Don't worry, we're going to work on that. Okay. Next is touch typing. Touch typing, you can touch a key or drag your finger over multiple keys to quickly select it. Once you lift your finger off that key, it inserts that letter. This is really nice. It's smooth, a little bit quicker than standard typing. A little disclaimer, your return key and your emoji key you have to double tap to activate. This is for standard and touch typing. Our next typing style and final typing style is direct touch typing. This is really similar to touch typing, but whenever you drag your finger and release, it does not automatically insert the letter. You just have to touch it once with one finger to insert it. And a little opinion on this one. I felt that this method was smoother. I felt that there was less haptic feedback, but it was smoother. And it still reads the letters you put in. So VoiceOver still works with this. I don't want you to think, it doesn't work. It still does. And then finally, Evelyn, the final typing style, while it's not listed in this list you can use dictation. And that can be done just by double tapping 2 fingers on the screen within any of these typing modes, and you just say what you want to say. You speak what's on your mind, and it goes right into the document, notes, whatever you want to type in there. Some words of wisdom: be careful what you're saying. If you're typing, if you're using dictation to type, if it's something personal, if it's credit card numbers, or your address, something personal that you don't want people to hear, you might want to avoid using this kind of typing input method. So just my little words of wisdom. All right, so we're on standard typing right now. So what we're going to do is we are going to type a couple sentences using each one of these typing styles. I'm going to click my home button. Yeah, Evelyn, Mr. Will's kind of lame. He still has a home button on his phone. I'm not as cool as all you kids with your no home button phones. So I'm going to press my home button. I'm going to scroll up until I find my Notes application. I'm going to double tap to activate that. Now that I'm in here, I'm going to create a new note. Alrighty, so we're in here, we're in our new note, and I'm going to type using our standard typing method. That's the one that was originally selected, and I'm just going to type out a simple sentence using our swiping left and right. I'm going to type out the sentence: today is going to be a good day. Today, and now I'm going to press my space bar. I'm going to scroll over to my space bar. I'm going to use my drag method now, just so it's a little bit faster. So far on the screen, I just want to reiterate. I have today is going. Press my space bar. 2. I'm going to press my space bar again. B. Press my space bar again. A. Space bar again. Good. Helps if I can spell good. That'd be nice. That'd help us out a lot. And then day. So this method took a little bit of time. Not terrible, but it took a lot of time. It's what you're used to doing. What I want you to do, Evelyn, I want you to pause the video for me. I want you to type a word, type a sentence using this, give it a try, and just kind of think, what do you think about it? Easy, not easy. I already know your opinions about standard typing, so not much has changed with that. But just give it a try, because it's going to be used to compare to the other methods. So now, Evelyn, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our settings, and we're going to activate touch typing. So I'm going to double click my home button, or you're gonna do it the way that you know how, the way that you've been taught. I'm going to go to my settings again. I'm going to double click and select my touch typing. I'm going to double click my home button again. I'm going to go back to my Notes app. I'm going to double click that, and I'm going to press return twice just to get a new line, just kind of make some space for the greatness of touch typing and direct touch typing and dictation. Alright, Evelyn, so what we're going to do, I'm going to type a new sentence here. My sentence is going to be: soon you'll be typing fast on your phone. So I'm just going to type out my letters. S O O N. I'm going to do my space bar. And notice how you just have to press it once. It is that typing that we're familiar with. We press it and press a key, boom, instant, the letter comes up. Similar with this. What's nice about this is whenever we drag and we bring it up, it comes right up. So whenever we drag our finger on the key and we bring our finger up, it's right there. So just to reiterate, I've seen on my screen, I press my space bar, I'm going to type out you, press my space bar again, will, and again, you can type by just clicking the letters, and it's just one finger input. You touch it once, pull your finger up, boom, it's right on there. So soon you will, spacebar, B, spacebar again, typing, fast, whoops, made a mistake. If I make a mistake, I don't have to double click my backspace, I just click it once, fast, on, space, your, space, phone. So this was much faster, and you're used to using the QWERTY keyboard. Whenever I spoke with you on Friday, I remember you mentioning that you're used to even typing with your thumbs, just with the standard keyboard. It's slow. So, Evelyn, I'm going to pause the video for me, take a couple minutes, type out a sentence using the touch typing method. Again, Tuesday for our next lesson. Let me know what you think. I want to hear your feedback. I want to know what you thought. Alright, Evelyn, so what we're going to do, I'm going to double click my home button. I'm going to go back to my typing styles. I'm going to click my direct touch typing. I'm going to go back to my Notes app. I'm going to enter down twice. Now, if you enter down like I did, you're going to notice it's a little bit smoother, less haptic feedback. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type in a sentence. Which is your favorite way to type so far? So which, and I'm literally just gonna type using my thumbs. You know the QWERTY keyboard really well, so you know where WHICHR is on the keyboard. So which is your favorite way to type so far? Okay, so I typed it out relatively quickly. We have less haptic feedback. If I'm gonna do a space, I'm just gonna put in a letter. If I drag my finger on a key, it does not come up. It does read it, but it does not come up. So that's one of the key differences between the touch typing and the direct touch typing. I'm curious to know what you thought of the direct touch typing. Personally, I think it's my favorite, but I want to know your opinion. And even if you like the standard typing, touch typing, direct touch typing, it's all good. I want you to be comfortable with whatever you feel you can be faster at. Alright, my friend. I want you to pause the video. I want you to type a word or a sentence using the direct touch typing method, and then unpause the video whenever you're done. Alrighty, my friend. Evelyn, we're gonna do the final typing style, quote unquote. We're gonna use some dictation. Let's give it a try. So like I said, we're gonna double tap with two fingers. First and foremost, I'm gonna enter down 2 spaces. I'm gonna take my 2 fingers, I'm gonna double tap on my screen, and you're gonna see the voice memo voice line kind of come up. It's near the bottom of the screen. It's a wavy line that indicates, our speech and, the loudness of our speech. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to double click with 2 fingers on the screen. And I am now going to type everything that I want to say, and it's going to be accurate for the most part. You might have to go back and change it. If it's okay, then you can double click using 2 fingers to turn it off. As you heard there, it read through everything you said, so you can easily go back and adjust and change things. It said TSA. It wasn't supposed to say that, as you know. And that's okay. You know what? We're going to have some minor hiccups. Technology is not perfect. All right, Evelyn. I want you to pause the video. I want you to take a minute or two, say a word or phrase using dictation, give it a try. I'm curious to know what you think of it. All right, Evelyn. So far, so good. I hope you've liked this lesson so far. I'm gonna give you a small homework assignment. Again, I'm gonna be lame, even lamer than not having a phone without a touch screen, a home button. I'm gonna be lame. That's how I am. That's how I roll. Evelyn, I know that you love to write stories. I know that the other day you told me you want to be an author. I think it's awesome. I think it's so cool. So, what I want you to do is I want you to write 3 sentences for me using any typing style you want. It could be the standard typing. If you think that that's more superior to the other ones, that's fine. It can be the touch typing. It can be the direct touch typing. Heck, you could even use dictation. I would rather you use the typing methods compared to the dictation just to get a handle on those, but I'm not going to judge you. Do whatever you want to do. No big deal. And from one author to another, I won't tell anyone what you wrote. I just want you to write, and I want to know what kind of book you're going to write. I really hope you enjoyed this. I really hope you enjoyed this introductory to our lesson. I cannot wait to work with you in person on Tuesday. I hope that this was beneficial. Please remember to bring your phone and your iPad to our lesson on Tuesday. Also, please remember to bring your permission slip for the O&M field trip on Wednesday for our Homes program. And we're just going to have an awesome time. I'm so excited for it. Evelyn, I hope you take care. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a phenomenal weekend. I cannot wait to hear all about it. Take care, Mr. Will.